The new moon in Gemini is coming on the 26th of May, and I'm here to give you some quick tips on how to use technology to elevate your life. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Hannah and welcome back, Cosmic Warriors. Before we do dive into today's video, if you want to learn more about astrology, then head on over to the Cosmic Check-In podcast. And if you would like to book a reading with me, then go to hannahselsewhere.com. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's do this. Okay, so first and foremost, the new moon in Gemini will take place at 6 degrees. A Virgo degree, there appears to be something solution-based, diligent and practical about this new moon. Something tangible and results-focused. A time to make small improvements to our everyday lives. Gemini, of course, is the sign of duality, multiplicity, two or more. Therefore, as we set new intentions under this new moon within our Gemini house, consider how you can make a project functional. And it is said project that is comprised of two or more people, two or more tasks, two or more ideas. For example, this could be a group project at work, a task you take on with your spouse, or a problem you wish to solve with your family. And then when we look to the ruler of the moon, Mercury, also in Gemini by the way, we are encouraged to brainstorm, to think, to speak, to get curious. Our ability to adapt and adjust based on new information is very much highlighted. Many also are quick to learn and to offer their input. For such reasons, this is when listening and paying attention may prove to be challenging. Jumping from one task to another is likely, from one thought to the next, as well as feelings of restlessness being present as we seek continuous mental stimulation, further suggesting forgetfulness, misplacing things, misjudging time, being easily distracted. However, luckily for us, Saturn creates a delicious sextile to Mercury, assisting us with some healthy focus, concentration, and follow through. Provided we make the effort, of course. Saturn can help us out with limits and managing our expectations, hopefully being able to slow down our thoughts and our words and to make decisions less impulsively. Again, such matters will require some effort on our part. Plus, Saturn adds a building quality, a kind of structure. So if, for example, you decide to start a new project, you can hopefully be patient and determined as you manage your actions, knowing very early on that success will not come overnight. And it is important to stick at things even during difficult periods. Laying a solid foundation is key also. But also do remember that Neptune will create a sextile to the moon as well, highlighting our fantasies, our dreams, our ideals, tapping into our imagination. And then of course with Saturn nearby, maybe there is some kind of vision we have in mind related to a new project that we wish to build upon. Plus, we also want to think about how we are coming from the full moon in Scorpio. The new moon in Gemini is not as intense. It is much lighter, freer. We're more keen to move, socialize, and learn to adapt more easily. We're more open to embracing the winds of change, right? And what a time of change it is. Due to Saturn being in Aries, the moon connects with Pluto in Aquarius, Jupiter is finishing up in Gemini after being there for a year, and Uranus will enter Gemini this July for the first time in 80 years. Phew! As the generational planets and Saturn switch from earth and water to air and fire, we are taken to the skies, to a world of thought, to excitement and passion within our stomachs. Not to mention, Venus and Mars are also in fire signs, adding to our inspiration, leadership, creativity, and an energetic groove. See, I think the new moon in Gemini on the 26th of May really speaks to our desires and our curiosities regarding technology. So how can we use technology to elevate our lives? We can't deny the rapid technological shifts over recent years, how things like Ask Gemini and ChatGPT are replacing Google, the rise of virtual reality, the number of robotics appearing, but how can we make the most of where our future is headed? And I do also understand that things will most likely get crazier. There could be disruptions, sudden changes with Uranus entering Gemini soon. I get the shadow side of this energy. But my aim here is to help you navigate things practically and within your everyday life today. So, to think that Pluto creates a trine to the new moon and Mercury, and then Saturn and Neptune also create this sextile. And then Venus and Mars also create looser aspects to Jupiter. Meaning what? Meaning this is a moon of community, leadership, entertainment, reaching wider audiences, being a part of something bigger than yourself, inspiring the world, even inspiring people within your local communities, improving your speaking skills, your research skills, creating something remarkable or beautiful. Hopefully using technology to help you reach your goals, and doing so with the support of the group, of the team, whilst of course also being mindful of your health, your body, making sure that you ground yourself. Remember the Virgo degree, small steps. It is clear that over the next coming years, Uranus in Gemini is going to blow up media, technology, education, networks, games, marketing, advertising, research. So some tips on how to use technology to elevate your life. Well, one way is to focus on strengthening social connection and community. So to think about connecting with like-minded people, whether this be about fitness, nutrition, astrology, motherhood, music, film, painting, motorcycling, whatever it is, then think also about how you can reach out in this way. Get together, join in. Maybe you even want to start your own community. This is a great new moon to plant those seeds. And you can use things like Zoom, Discord, or WhatsApp as tools to help you further your reach. Another way, though, is to use technology as a learning tool to develop your skills. Join a course, a program, purchase digital products, download learning apps, or apps that are designed to help you develop healthy habits. Listen to podcasts, start your own podcast, publish an ebook or a course, a webinar. Educate yourself within whatever area you're interested in, whatever you're excited about, whatever you're passionate about. Technology then can also be used to boost your productivity, such as using tools and apps to help you manage your day. You can use digital calendars, or you can create calendars for others to use. Manage appointments, meetings, bookings, set reminders, manage your workflow. Get creative. Heck, you can even find apps to help you track your sleep and nutrition. Meal planning ideas. Download meditations and relaxation sounds. I know I use calming music on Spotify to help me relax at the end of each day. Technology, when used well, can assist us when it comes to really improving our mental health, such as using mental health apps, unfollowing people who you do not align with, connecting with friends who are healthy and supportive, and knowing when it is time to disconnect for a while. I'll even just share that I recently came across something called Mind Movies, and I know it's been around for a while, a long time actually. And so anyway, I created my own. I basically created a fun movie with all my aspirations that make me feel excited. And so I play it every day with inspirational music that gets me pumped. Apparently, watching a mind movie can assist you with really reprogramming your subconscious mind. Yes, I know. It can help us keep on track when achieving our goals. Which, by the way, that reminds me, Mercury also technically conjuncts Uranus in Taurus under the new moon, suggesting material and financial innovation or breakthroughs, perhaps regarding physical matters, being open to new ideas, which can help us shift our security situation, both internally and externally, perhaps being in for a few surprises and unexpected shifts. The unpredictable, so brace yourself, could even be a case of really great inspiration here. So manifesting as great inspiration, an ability to connect with higher consciousness, seeing that our thoughts are subject to change. Our point of attention is subject to change. By shifting our focus, watch your physical surroundings change as well. I hope you are enjoying this video so far, and if you are, then please be sure to give the video a like and subscribe for more. And if you're interested in learning more about astrology, then you can always pick up a copy of my astrology cheat sheets. The links are down below. Thank you so much. Now, whilst there is a stellium in Gemini indicating so much chitter chatter and mental stimulation, a lot of variety, plenty of discussion and conversations to be had about the next step, make note of how Saturn, Neptune and Uranus are all still to finish up in earth and water signs throughout 2025. Meaning, it is so vital that we do not get carried away and that we make smart decisions. Try and not jump into new projects without first laying a solid foundation, or at least just making sure that you have a fair understanding about your vision, about your direction, about what you want, essentially. With us still wrapping things up within our Pisces and Taurus houses, we will review and reassess the areas of our lives that are ruled by those very signs. So think spiritual lessons, emotional healing, material insights, financial planning, working through our inner world and tuning in with our body. Ultimately, we still have some loose ends to tie up. Not to mention, Jupiter creates a square to the nodes in Pisces and Virgo, the North Node in Pisces, the South Node in Virgo, under the new moon, indicating a challenge point. A challenge tied to overconsumption, overextending, taking on too much, being overly scattered, pushing ourselves beyond our limits, questioning our morals, questioning what we actually want, a misunderstanding about the truth, or a back and forth about our beliefs. And do also remember that Jupiter creates a sextile to Chiron under the new moon. And so a few insecurities are likely, hesitations, insecurities about the right thing, about our code of ethics. Perhaps we're asked to challenge our self-beliefs and to have faith, to trust that we will get through any triggering experiences under the moon. If you can, try and use discernment. Like I said a moment ago, try your best by not getting carried away by things, by new ideas and new projects and visions, by this belief that you can do it all, when in reality, perhaps you can't. Plus, I think it's also important to question any self-doubt or limiting beliefs we have. But if you find yourself getting tangled up in being a server, a maid, a constant helper, you feel guilt-tripped into doing things, you feel like your head is about to explode, see that you do not have to be there for everyone, right? That could be a possibility here. There's only so much you can do in one day, I think, is what is coming up. And it is also important during this time to not spread yourself way too thin. And then the North Node in Pisces, I think, can assist with some energy healing, clearing space, removing yourself from spaces that only drain you and leave you feeling unfulfilled. A lot of this is about really tuning in and paying close attention to our intuition at the same time, which could very well be challenging to do because we're so caught up in the mind. Though, before we move on to your horoscopes, remember that the first quarter moon in Gemini will occur February of 2026. The moon phase that particular moon phase will point towards a challenge. So the intentions that you set under the new moon, you may find that your goals will be tested around that time, particularly by ideals, by wishful thinking, and it's also an opportunity to learn and grow. And then by November of 2026, the full moon will be in Gemini, right? So that will take place, and that is a time to really release. It's a time of reward. Whatever seeds we plant under the new moon in Gemini, well, they could very well come to fruition. Greater clarity will occur, helping us see the truth of our situation. Perhaps a freeing experience, a time of positive release as we count our blessings. Okay, so with the astrology of the new moon in Gemini being explained, let's now move on to your horoscopes. And I do want to say thank you so much for watching. All right, so first up we have Aries. Aries, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by deepening your online community engagement, such as using technology as a primary vehicle for global and local influence. This is about being an active and responsible member of the group, seeing the value of your role and how you contribute to a bigger plan, a bigger strategy. Perhaps you can use multimedia tools to create compelling digital narratives about social issues. Or you can use technological advancements to reach wider and to connect with others. This is about your social influence and the changes you wish to see within society. This is about innovation. Perhaps you see a gap in the market, or you see how a social matter can be improved, and so you take the necessary steps to make a change. Thank you so much, Aries. And now on to Taurus. Taurus, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by developing a new skill for income. Most likely a tech skill or a research skill or possibly an educational skill. For example, teaching comes to mind. Try enrolling in an online course such as e-commerce or digital marketing. Explore new software tools related to finance and productivity. You can also use technology to optimize your financial management, such as setting up digital tools to track your spending and income more effectively. A do-over online is likely here. A fresh look, such as creating a new style on your website or profile. Take some time to consider what you want. Reflect. Thank you, Taurus. And now on to Gemini. So Gemini, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by transforming your personal brand, your appearance, or your identity through tech. So for example, redefine how you present yourself online, update your profiles, learn a new software, create an online portfolio. Consider how you can master digital communication so that you thrive. Try out new gadgets, learn something interesting, improve yourself, whilst you also deepen your understanding through online learning, publications, and presentations. Consider what you wish to broadcast, which online platforms are best to use, especially if a key aim of yours is to contribute to a group, a team, or a community, or a business. Seek out and connect with like-minded individuals who share your vision, who inspire you, and who can help you reach your goals. Thank you, Gemini. And now on to Cancer. So Cancer, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by considering which technological sort of applications and technologies, basically, which ones are effective for introspection and exploring your unconscious mind. So this could look like reprogramming your subconscious, the thoughts you tell yourself, those reoccurring patterns, which ones can you identify? So for example, downloading a dream app, a sleeping app, something to help you gain some insight into your thought patterns and what kind of reoccurring themes keep coming up and up again. Or you can maybe enroll in a class or a course on psychology, therapy techniques, or spirituality. A digital detox is also likely here, Cancer, setting healthy boundaries in place. Perhaps you reach out for support or you join a support group, right? And if any financial challenges arise, maybe you can use digital tools to help you make shared wealth decisions, especially if you are determined about a new business project or career move around this time and moving forward. Thank you, Cancer. And now on to Leo. So Leo, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by diversifying your online networks and groups. So this could look like widening your digital reach, and you can do this by joining new online communities or by being a part of a group or club that aligns with your interests and goals. Collaborations, business partnerships, co-creation, sharing with others. Perhaps you can even use technology to map out your goals. This is about having a vision, and such a vision is also connected to your publication. So what you publish, share, what you broadcast. This can also be about exploring online legal processes when it comes to partnerships. So making sure you do your research. You can also use technology to build powerful alliances. For example, use professional networking tools or platforms to connect with like-minded people. This is about financial gain, profit. Thank you so much, Leo. And now on to Virgo. Virgo, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by transforming your career and public life through tech. So, for example, update your profiles, your website, draw from a versatile skill set, set intentions tied to new digital communication strategies for business purposes or for career purposes. Professional networking is key. Use AI tools to help you within your career, within your business. This is about being efficient and making life easier for yourself. Automation may be really helpful, helping you to free up some time. Streamline your professional outreach. Of course, you can even outsource if you need to. This is about how you grow your business or how you can make your professional life that little bit easier. Your daily habits and routines are to change here, Virgo. Perhaps there is a new business venture you wish to start. And so what you do is you look into the financial side of things there, the legal side of things, or you need to make sure that you build a solid foundation when it comes to any joint financial plans. Thank you so much, Virgo. And now on to Libra. So Libra, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by launching digital publishing or broadcasting, by expanding your reach online, by transforming your higher learning through tech. Think webinars, courses, programs, certifications, deepening your philosophical understanding, traveling, taking on advanced training courses. You can even think about online tools such as virtual travel experiences or by hosting online classes via Zoom. At the same time, get creative. Consider what you would like to produce and which digital tools can be used to help you. Utilize social media platforms to share your creative work, right? Take a risk when it comes to new digital ventures. Perhaps you can gain support from a close friend, from a close relative or partner, or you consider business partnerships strongly during this time. Thank you so much, Libra. And now on to Scorpio. So Scorpio, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by using the online space for psychological healing and growth. So if, for example, you seek support for your mental well-being, you may find people online who can help you. Join an online course or workshop on trauma recovery or grief counseling, perform shadow work, or possibly consider how you wish to assist others through their own grief, their own healing. You can also use digital communication to deepen your bonds with others, such as joining private groups, having honest conversations, or by transforming through vulnerability. And you can do all of this within the comfort of your own home, okay? From the comfort of your own home. Then again, it could be that your family is what brings up such feelings, right? Or it's that you can use technology to help transform your space, your actual home. Perhaps there are a few online platforms that can help you manage other people's money. They can assist with property, family assets, or it's that you may find that you need to take some time off work to sort things out. Or it's about being direct at work regarding the emotional challenges, any emotional challenges you may be experiencing around this time. Thank you, Scorpio. And now on to Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by optimizing relationship communication, such as exploring collaborative project management tools or by exploring professional networking platforms. This is so much about partnership, one-to-one dealings with others, agreements, contracts, being clear about projects and tasks, to seek a genuine exchange. Use online tools and programs to help you. Perhaps this is even about learning a new digital skill or making sure your data and private information are protected. You can also use specialized research tools to uncover the truth or to collect data so you can analyze the data, you can see what kind of trends exist. Get creative though, make a plan, consider what your vision is. Perhaps you create compelling content that gets other people thinking, or it's that you set out to transform an educational space, which involves community. Thank you, Sagittarius, and now on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by automating your productivity systems. So this is about making your everyday life that little bit easier. And you can do that with the help of apps and online platforms. This is about working smarter instead of harder. And that may require switching up routines and daily habits. Perhaps you can also use technology to track your health, such as downloading a meditation app or a nutrition app, or you can invest in tech solutions that improve your remote work. Make use of virtual collaboration tools. Maybe you even enroll in a new course that can help you improve when it comes to task management, time management. At the same time, use technology for financial management. Use financial research platforms to gain a deeper understanding of market trends, for instance. Research new income streams. Set up automated financial plans. At the same time, consider how such actions and choices are tied to your family life, your home life, property, ownership, your overall lifestyle. Thank you, Capricorn. And now moving on to Aquarius. So Aquarius, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by creating a digital product. Perhaps such a product is tied to gaming, quizzes, learning, or it's that you learn how to use a new creative software like video editing, music production, 3D modeling. Maybe you start a creative writing blog, or you set out to produce a film, a song, a music video, whatever you want to create. Basically, this is about blending technology with play, with interaction. Perhaps you also think about teaching methods that are more playful, entertaining, engaging. This is about possessing a creative spark. You have this creative spark within you, Aquarius, and such matters could very well transform your life and how you show up in the world. You possibly reinvent your look, your approach, your style, your overall vibe. At the same time, such matters are about connection, communication, community, marketing, advertising, something fresh and vibrant that speaks to your sense of self. Thank you so much, Aquarius. And now, lastly, moving on to Pisces. So Pisces, you can use technology to elevate your life under this new moon by making family communications easier, such as setting up a group chat, creating a shared calendar, making a collaborative task list. This is also about effective communication within the home overall. Perhaps you even decide to join a parenting class or a course about family psychology, or you look into your family history as you seek to deepen your connection. Or this could look like organizing game nights with family, thinking about fun things to do together. And whilst this is happening, you address any self-undoing patterns. You might explore your hidden facets, right? Possibly transform your fears and your limiting beliefs, what holds you back. Or it's that healing within your family occurs, right? There's greater intimacy and connection. Perhaps your family situation is also then strongly linked to that of new financial goals over the next coming years. Thank you so much, Pisces. And on that note, everyone, this has been the video all about the upcoming new moon in Gemini, your horoscopes. I hope this video has prepared you well for the new moon in Gemini. I hope you found it to be helpful. You learned something new from it as well. If you did find it to be helpful, you can always buy me a coffee. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a like if you liked it today. Stay tuned for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!